Hey, this is Gold Robotics. Today is September
18th?
Yes. No. Is it?
Yes, it's the 18th.
Okay, I'm tripping.
Oh my gosh.
I'm tripping. Okay. Anyways, we'll start with Reese. He kind of got a little something going.
Okay, so yesterday, if you watched yesterday, it was a bunch of mental breakdowns and everything going wrong. So today it was a high. It was a high point today. I started off today with something easy and simple and something I knew I could finish, and that was track wheels. So if Bobby can show you, I have 3 track wheels. I have one on each side and also a back one. Clayton's really happy. If he was here, he would be really happy because now he can actually start doing odometry programming.
R.I.P. Clayton.
Yeah.
That car accident was too much.
he used that church and stuff. He couldn't show up today. Anyways, but I got that done. That's all worked out. I had to fit in my track wheels. I had to like rotate my back wheel motors the other way, and I had to like trim out a little gray engraving on something right here. But it works now. Everything's pivoting. Everything's nice. It looks clean-ish. And then I moved today onto this. This little thing, my V3. If you remember yesterday, I probably didn't explain it well, but it wasn't working. I constantly kept on getting jams up here at the very top where the little hinge thing was supposed to push the disc down, making it flat and making it ride up onto the one-to-one motor and flywheel to make it shoot straight and not have a bunch of inconsistencies. That's why I have this little hinge thing. And whenever I added it, it kept on getting jammed. I could not figure it out. And then I ran into the flywheel issues, and it was just all downhill from there. I went back to this. I got this working. I just needed to flip the hinge the other way around because that works, and I was being an idiot yesterday. And then, yeah, it works pretty well. I ran it consistently, and it constantly made it pretty flat going up into the flywheel area and no jams. And that was easy. I haven't messed with the flywheel yet. Clayton's been working on it. We're working on the new one. He wasn't here today. That's our next little project. Attaching the flywheel and then making sure it works and shoots straight and with all its power. Hopefully this new flywheel design works. If not, we are going to either use Bobby's design or either do a gear ratio of doing a turbo motor with a 7-to-1, right?
So it's probably 6-to-1.
6-to-1 or something like that.
Yeah, 5-to-1. I don't know, so somewhere around there.
Some gear ratio that we'll add underneath, and that's going to add weight to the turret. That's going to have to turn, but it is what it is. But that's my robot. I'm done.
I made a little bit of progress today. So yesterday I was working on intake with the conveyor flaps. Today I tried rubber band wheels. I got kind of going through my previous experience with first tipping point and then change up with the rubber band wheels. But flex wheels are kind of just it this year. It's hard to beat it, yeah. So anyways, I scrapped that idea and I got something a little bit cleaner. His butt's getting more chunky, but it'll buff.
Bobby say he's building light to this year, but I swear that does not look light.
Hey, I gotta be pushing people around and stuff, but yeah, the disc goes in pretty good, like that.
You want me to hold the thing?
Yes, if you could, that would be awesome.
Is that good?
Yeah, and then this goes in like that, and then this wheel spins it, and these guys spin it, and then it comes out the top, like that, and then we'll make it sit right here, right? And then, do that 3 times, you get the principle, then have a flywheel on this right here, and then some sort of indexer, probably ratchet it with the intake, and then push it forward just a little bit, and launch this, right? So that's the plan. So next is magazine, then probably flywheel, then indexer, or maybe next is flywheel, and then magazine, then indexer, probably magazine, flywheel together.
Or we can do flywheel next, and we can work
Those
together.
3, flywheel, indexer, magazine, are my 3 next steps. I don't know which order. I saw a really cool video today on a passive mech for the rollers.
Oh yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
So we might be doing that. Also, Cyrus has got a pretty cool design so far. We might be doing something like that. I really like how he has the color sensor, which would be good for autons, which is something that the passive mech could probably do. But it is pretty nice. The thing Cyrus has where it just goes and turns. But his bot is kind of taken apart right now, and what he had going yesterday.
I'd be fun to show it.
Yeah.
But like to show the idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have, of course, the flywheel. I found out that this motor, it's broke, it's junk, so I have to change that out. But with this is really the idea that I have. I have a motor here, and then some sprockets that'll turn this, which turns the roller, the color sensor. It'll drive up to the roller. The color sensor will detect the other color, and then it'll turn it until it's the correct color.
Yeah. So he's got that pretty good. Audie's been working. He's not feeling too well, but we'll go over and show. He's kind of had a breakthrough today. Yesterday we kind of all were in a slump, as you probably saw from our yesterday's video. But today we are out of the slump, and everyone's pretty much out of the slump. Let me get around to show.
So basically, what happens to the... Yeah. So polycarb is here. There's a little slot in left, so the intake will take it up, and then it'll stack it on top of it. And then this leaves the polycarb here for an indexer to lead it into the flywheel. Just have like a nice little takeoff into the flywheel, and that's the idea. Hope you like the bow tie.
I like your bow tie, Audie. Anyways, I like that. It's very pretty clean, not a lot of movement. As you can see, mine has a lot of movement, which is...
That's something all robots except for Audie's has.
Yeah,
A lot of movement.
Audie's looks clean. And...
Did you show intake the other day?
Yeah,
I'm not really too proud of this. It's just something I scrambled together.
Yeah, he's working on the intake, I think, separately than his bot, then he'll put it back on.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, that's it for today, I think. Cyrus has been coding a bit, and then me, Reese, and Audie have been doing a lot of mechanical work.
Trying to get it done before October 15th.
The 15th. Reese has a little bit longer because he's got
Along with Cyrus. And also
band.
Clayton.
Imagine being a band.
Yeah. Anyways, see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.